Good afternoon, Stars fans. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Well, conference finals are behind us. Nothing exciting happening there. I think we're going to finally be rewarded with a really good Stanley Cup final. So I split on the conference finals. Didn't get anything right in the Colorado Vegas series, and I'd like to find somebody that predicted a Vegas sweep before that series started. Of course, if I had known, I knew Makar had a shoulder issue, but I was kind of assuming that with the time off Colorado had, he'd be healed, good to go. Not so much. And then you can't predict like the injuries to McKinnon, but that killed him. So I missed on both ends of that. I said that was going to be a long series, and I said it would be Colorado. So now, on the other side of it, though, I think I hit that one pretty good. The Carolina-Montreal series. I said it would be a short series. I said probably 5, and I said Montreal would probably win the first game. And then I also said that look for Montreal to get very little in scoring chances in that series. Boy, I tell you what, that Carolina team has the absolute best structure of any team in the league. You know, when they get a camera angle, particularly when a team's trying to transition into the zone, and they get that glass level camera, you can see how the Hurricanes are positioned. They give absolutely no passing lanes, nothing. Makes it very difficult team to play. They just basically take over the neutral zone. The neutral zone is the equivalent of the line of scrimmage in football. You control that area, you're probably going to win the game. And Carolina does as good a job as anybody in the league right now at shutting down that neutral zone. That's where the Stars had a few problems. They're going to make some adjustments there and plug it up a little bit. But anyway, where I stand, I'm still above water in a very unpredictable year. I'm 8-6 on predicting who will win the series. I'm doing a little bit better on how the length of the series. I'm 10-2 there. So going to the final, not an easy pick here, but I'm going to go with the Hurricanes. Give me a team that plays with good structure any day of the week and got some pretty good goaltending. The guy I would keep my eye out on in the gold uniforms is Eichel. Eichel could be a difference maker, superstar level player. But the big thing with Eichel is, I think he's running like 70-something% in face-off wins. So far in the playoffs, just winning every face-off, and that's helping them kill penalties, and it's also helping their power play. So I think this is going to be a long series. It could very well go 7 games. But I like the Carolina Hurricane to be skating the Cup. And that could be, by the way, as you watch the Carolina Hurricane, that can give you a little bit of faith in your Dallas Stars. That's a team that, has come back over the last 4 or 5 years as a Stanley Cup contender, keep knocking on the door. Injuries crippled them in a lot of those years. They ran into a beast of a Florida team a couple of times. But they just kept coming back, and here they are. Of course, you don't blow up the team, but you make a couple of tweaks. I tell you what, if Carolina had a legitimate A-level scorer, like somebody that was a 40, 50 goal scorer, wow, that would be just an unbelievable team. But they definitely have what it takes to win a Stanley Cup, and I think they'll do it this year. So let's see what happens, boys. It all starts on Tuesday, and we'll talk to you after the whole thing's over. So have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to everybody soon. And go Stars.